Hey guys, welcome back to Clashing with Corey. If you haven't subscribed yet, take a minute to hit the subscribe button because I'm bringing you new Clash of Clans videos every day. Today we're looking at Town Hall 10 3-star attacks using the Wrecker after the balancing update. Remember, they were nerfed a little bit in that update. My options were limited due to the update, but I did manage to find 3 attacks from WHF versus Spartans Legacy to share with you guys. On the subject of that war, WHF pulled a perfect war versus Spartans Legacy with 43 stars for a perfect 120 stars. Let's get into this war here. Check that out. Boom! No stars left. Love it, love it, love it. Nice work, guys. Alright, we're going to jump into these attacks. First one is Dauntless. Hit on number 17. Now, like I said, my options were a little bit limited, but I definitely wanted to bring you guys some content since this Wrecker has been nerfed. It lost some hit points, and it also lost some of its attacking power as well, so it's going to take longer to get through, especially like high hit point buildings. From what I can tell, it still gets through max Town Hall 10 walls in 2 hits, so that hasn't changed. But if it's got to go through a storage or other buildings on the way, that's going to take longer than it used to, and they're going to die sooner, not get quite as deep as they used to. So Dauntless is coming in here with Goboho, and he's using his bowlers as funneling and to kind of funnel into that base to help the kill squad as well. So he's got a really great freeze that's going to come down here and save his queen. He gets really deep into this base. So enemy CC's gone at this point. He's really deep in there. He goes ahead and throws down that rage because he knows his siege machine's going to break, and he's got Valks coming out of there. And you see that freeze over on the Inferno Tower kept it frozen so that it had to try and retarget the queen all over again, and she's going to get all the way out of the way of that Inferno Tower. Now here comes his hogs. They did eat some damage on the way, which is not good because he only had 2 heals for him and a rage in this comp. I think he wanted to get a little bit more out of his kill squad while he had that extra rage. He just didn't really find a good spot to use it for good value on there. So he gets his last heal down, and as you can see over there, he's got quite a bit of this base left when you consider that he's got skelly traps to deal with and a wizard tower, and those hogs are going to die out. Honestly, it looks like the end of this raid. Look at all those skellies. Hogs are down. There's still an Inferno in the core. The queen survived barely. Look at that little sliver of health. He's still got a Valk in there that's going to take care of all those skellies. Now, watch how he plays this at the end. We'll speed it up a little bit to get it around. Now, his king still has an ability, and that's the only reason he got the rest of this base. He's going to pop that ability right at the right time, because you want to wait till that wizard tower goes down. But if that single target Inferno locks onto the king, it's raid over. So he's going to pop that ability before that single target can lock on, and he's going to break through all those walls while those barbarians are distracting the single target Inferno, and manage to take down that Inferno with his king. Excellent adjustment, great thinking to get through the rest of that base, because the Hogs didn't quite have it done, so he managed to think fast and get it done with his heroes. Next attack I'm going to show is going to be an attack by Cotton on Halo Okraheads. Now, I'm a fan of Halo Okraheads. I've been watching his YouTube stuff for years. He's a good strategist, and he makes some really good videos if you're into the high-end war. You know what I mean? Really technical, good planner, and he's really good at explaining stuff. So, big fan, Halo. Now look at this army comp. Witches and healers. That's it. I don't even think he has bowlers in this composition, honestly. I think he's probably going to have Valks come out of that ram, but I could be wrong. Now look at this. All witches around the edge. Now this is kind of like a variation of a few videos back. I showed just a mass witch attack, but in this one he's pulled like 3 witches and added 3 healers to those witches on the edges, which is good because if you look on the edge, we got splash damage, you know what I mean, splash damage. So adding the healers is definitely a good idea, because otherwise there's no way those edge witches are going to survive. Oh, and look what else he's got. He brought like 6, 7 freezes. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. So aside from having the healers on the edges, he's also just going to be freezing whatever defense he feels like freezing. So he does not have hardly anything going to the core, and that super sucks. But he's going to be using those freezes on those edge defense. He does have some witches coming in now to get out in front of his queen. And look at it, he just keeps freezing these defenses until his troops have a chance to get up on him and get past him. I've never seen anything like this. It's insane. I love it. If you've ever seen this before, please tell me in the comments below, because this is just crazy to me. 6 freezes and a mass witch attack. And he's going to wreck this base with it. Insane. Yeah, gosh, I don't even know what to say about that I haven't already said. I'm just dumbfounded. That's such a crazy attack. Love it. So we got a healer swap onto the queen now. Doesn't really matter. There's really nothing left of this base. He's still got several witches up. Both heroes still up, and the base is done. 6 freezes. Awesome. Cotton, I have no idea. 7 freezes. Wow, I have no idea how you thought of that, man, but that is awesome. So, similar to the mass witch that we showed before with the golems, but he doesn't bring golems at all, just the siege machine to tank. He's got 3 healers on the edges for the witches, and 16 witches in all, 7 freezes. That was an insane attack. Next attack, be a little bit more standard. It's going to be Goldeneye on number 27. Oh, kind of standard. It looks like a falcon, but he does not have bowlers in that siege machine, so it's really not a falcon at all. It's a Queenwalk Vaho. You know, and if you look at this base, look at this arm right here with this dead space behind it. Tell me if you've ever seen a more sure thing queen walk than that. You know what I mean? It's begging to have you walk the queen right down here. So I think he picked an excellent attack for it. Although, I don't know. I really think if he would have had bowlers behind those Valks, at least, 5 or something. I gotta say, man, I think those bowler bounces, look how dense this base is. I think he would have wrecked it even harder because it does get a little close. But, he definitely does get the 3 here. So he's got his king down on the other side with a couple wizards cut in that side of the funnel for the Valk entry. Queen's doing great on her walk. Didn't need any rages or nothing. She's at full health. Now the siege machine's going to come in and start cutting right into that wall. He did rage his king down here because it was getting in range of that single target inferno. You want to speed him past that so he doesn't get fried. And so number 27 here's got an Electro Dragon in the CC, which Goldeneye lays a freeze and a poison down on. Now this queen's going to come up behind and finish off that Electro Dragon. Now Valks are in, rage, heal, rage. Now he's got Hogs coming in the side to back them up under heal as well. Now all of his spells are gone at this point. And Valks are tanking while Hogs and Queen are still coming up behind and, taking out some defenses. Still got some Valks on the bottom. So it really thins out. Hogs are going to die out at this point. Queen's got 1 healer and an ability. Got some Valks up here breaking through the wall, so at least they'll be able to start cleaning up that side of the base. She's only got 1 healer, so it's not doing much, so she's got to pop her ability. Luckily, that double cannon is being tanked by those Valks over there. His queen would have been done. So, times 2, just because not a lot going on. We'll see how this ends up cleaning up. So she's going to break through a wall to follow the Valks. And looks like the Valks probably get out in front while the queen comes behind. And nope, they don't work together at all. That's lovely. Oh, I was joking. That was not lovely. Oh, queen barely manages to get that double cannon down in time. So that's a queen walk Vaho. That's kind of like what a Falcon would look like if he didn't use bowlers. And I gotta say, I think he would have got some more value out of those bowler bounces. Although, I definitely wouldn't bring him in the Siege Machine. They get out in front of the other troops at that point. I think a good option would have been bringing like 9 Valks, in your army comp, 5 bowlers, and then 4 in the CC. I definitely think he would have got some more value out of those bowler bounces. But, hey, maybe he saw something I didn't see. So I hope you guys liked the video today. Sorry, it's a little late at night for me, so I'm a little all over the place on the commentary, and I apologize for that. But you know what? I'm going to keep bringing you the Town Hall 10 3-star videos for Clash of Clans, because that's what I'm loving. And once again, good game to WHF on the Perfect War. Spartan's Legacy is an excellent freaking clan. You know what I mean? They've got great bases, so to get a Perfect War against a clan like that, granted, we've got the Siege Machines now, so it's not as hard as it used to be, but, it doesn't happen everywhere. That's an accomplishment. Congrats. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.